We're live 3 times a day now. Can you believe it? We are live all the time. You pick up your phone, we're probably live. So we are now live 3 times a day, 10 to 12, 2 to 4, and then again from 6 to 8. So you have 3 chances to catch us here on our live stream platform. So super exciting news. That means you're going to have more opportunities to shop, especially right now. During clearance on the television side, if you are someone who's just not about no returns, this is where you want to be. And I know that does limit a lot of you. You know, if you've ever had a shopping experience where you got something home and the material was messed up, or you got home a piece of jewelry and, you know, something was finicky with the clasp, then guess what? You're not going to feel comfortable ordering something where there are 0 returns available. So please feel free to shop with us here in the live stream, because guess what? We are not in clearance mode. Now, our pricing feels like clearance pricing, but we are not in the no return clearance mode. It is not all sales final. You still have access to a 30-day, what I call our 30-day joy guarantee. So if it doesn't bring you joy, you have 30 days to send that right on back to us. We want to make it right. We are in the business of delivering joy. Welcome in. We have High-End Beauty. We have Miss Pat Perkins. Thank you guys for tuning in this afternoon. Hopefully we'll have more of you joining us. I know some of you tune in from the website. I can't see your names popping up, but I thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. Send us a message if you want to hop over. I know it's easy to shop on the website because you can click the products, but if you want to join the chat, I would say get on Facebook, get on Instagram, because the chat is where it's at. We have fun. You can ask questions. Sometimes we just have silly little banter. Hello, High-End Beauty. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for tuning in with us. We're excited to have you with us here on our live stream today. But just as I was saying, the chat is where it's at. We want to hear from you.
Y'all. Chat is where it's at.
Yeah, we're starting a little rhyme. We want to hear from you guys. Y'all are the co-hosts of this show. So when y'all chime in, when y'all ask questions, that's what drives this show. And honestly, this show is about you. That is the beauty of the live stream. When we are on the television side, if you've shopped with us for years, you know it's pretty structured. We can't go back to an item. We can't show you 2 items side by side. Once something's done, it's done. Like physically, actually, they come and pick it up and they take it off the set. Here, if you love the first pair of earrings and then we get to another pair of platinum earrings, and you're like, man, Lauren, I can't buy 2 pairs of platinum earrings today. Could you show me those side by side so I can make my decision? I can do that. If you're like, ooh, we're getting towards the end of the show, and you're like, man, I'm still thinking about that heart pendant. Do you think you could show it to me one more time? I can do that. Like, we are so flexible here in the live stream. We want this space to be for you, about you, and we just want it to be fun and interactive, right? This is social media, so let's get social. Let's have fun. My name is Lauren Masters. I am one of your hosts here at Shop LC. You'll see me popping over on TV, in the live stream. I'm all over the place. So happy to be here with you guys today. It's my first day back on the live in like a couple of weeks. So excited to be back home in our fun live stream studio that's gotten a really nice makeover. So very excited for that as well. We got our gorgeous backlighting. So it is really amped up in here today. A few things to note when shopping the live stream is, one, how do you shop the live stream? It's easy. If you're on the website, you can click and purchase. If you're shopping from one of our social media platforms, you're going to use the comment feature. So you will comment shop with the item number, right? So shop 1, shop 2, shop 3. I'll try to mention that. I will say the last show, Beauty, I got so caught up in the products, I kind of was forgetting to mention that. If I forget to mention that, guess what? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It is right up there in the top of your screen at all times, so you can always know what item we're on and what you can comment if you want to get the link to that product. So that's what that is it's us sending you a link to the product. You are not obligated to purchase. You are not getting instantly charged. Like, we can't charge a card through anything like that, at least not at this time. That's not the platform that we have set up. What we do is you say shop 1, that triggers our system to send you a link to that item, a link to that item to your inbox. So all I ask is make sure you're following us, because if you're not following us and you comment shop 1, we're going to send you that link and it's going to go in your spam. So make sure you're following us as you're tuning in. That is a great way to make sure that none of those links end up in your spam, and then you're able to make those purchases. So you do have your 30-day joy guarantee. That is really important right now. And I keep emphasizing that during clearance because you're not getting that on the TV side. So this is where you can shop to get your 30-day joy guarantee. Also note, you're going to get complimentary shipping here on the live stream on all orders $49.99 or more. That is also exclusive to the live stream and the website. So we've got some benefits to pull you in and shop with us here on the live stream. There are some pretty good reasons why you should be shopping with us here. We also have a coupon code that is LIVE, L-I-V-E, 25, and that gets you 25% off on everything that you see today. All of this platinum. Yeah, that's all platinum, you guys. Okay, it's not sterling silver. It's not white gold. This is a full mantle of platinum. I didn't even realize we had this many platinum pieces. I know we have platinum set jewelry, but y'all, we literally have a mantelpiece of platinum pieces. Like, we are talking about full-on luxe jewelry. So get excited for that, and you're going to be able to get 25% off, and you're in the right place at the right time, because people who don't shop the live stream, they might go to the website today and they're like, oh, let me peek at this platinum. They don't know the coupon code exists. You only know because you're here. It's good for 40 hours. Don't be a gatekeeper. Spread the word. If you see something that someone would love, share it. Share the live stream to your social media platforms. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on these different platforms. And let your friends and family know about what we got going on here at Shop LC. All right, so we talked about our 30-day joy guarantee. We talked about complimentary shipping. We talked about the coupon code. We talked about how to shop. Final thing is your purchase feeds. So I think to date we have served, I want to say, just over 55 million meals to children in need. And that is thanks to you at home. So every time you purchase something with us here at Shop LC, whether it was a $11 cool pack for your head in today's beauty show this morning, or whether it's an $1,100 platinum piece, we are donating a meal to a child in need. Now, we do that abroad in India, where our parent company is, and we also do that right here in Austin. A lot of people will ask, well, when we show the photos, when you show the slides, it looks like this is done in India. Do you do this stateside as well? And we do. The reason we don't share photos or videos of any of the efforts that we do right here in the States is to protect the children, to not have their faces out there. And so that's just a protective measure. So we do that right here in Austin. Actually, many of our employees, staff members have gotten to go and pack these lunches. I hope that our live stream team will get the opportunity to do that at some point as well, to be able to pack these lunches for these sweet kids. But we do that right here in Austin also. We have Fragoso joining. Hello, I haven't seen you in a while. And of course, Isaac is back in the party. Welcome, everybody. That's really what it is. It is a party, so get ready to have fun. Get ready to do some shopping. And remember, utilize that chat function. So kicking off the show, we are starting with a curb chain. This is going to be a very sleek curb chain. And with a chain like this, what I would say is, consider or think in your mind right now about any of the platinum pendants that you might have, right? So it could be a Paraíba tourmaline. It could be a tanzanite, a Rhapsody piece. Anything that is part of our Rhapsody collection is done in 950 platinum. So we reserve 950 platinum for quad A gemstones. That is the best of the best when it comes to gemstone rating. So whether it's tanzanite, whether it's London Blue Topaz, whatever it might be, we reserve platinum for quad A gemstones. Most of the time, now we're seeing a little shift. We are offering some chains with some of those pieces, but for the majority of my time working here at Shop LC, Rhapsody collection pendants have not come with a chain. So they've been standalone pendants. And what I've always advised people is don't let that stop you, right, from buying the pendant. Get the pendant home. You can wear it on a sterling silver chain. You can wear it on a white gold chain. You can wear it on a rhodium over sterling silver chain. And then when the time comes, right, when you have the funds saved or you have a 20% off discount, then you can get your platinum chain. You already have the pendant. You've already been wearing it. But now you have the perfect platinum chain. And this really is the perfect pendant chain. You have a petite lobster claw closure there. I want you all to notice that curb link because it's not too thin. I have told the story about my cross. I broke it taking off a turtleneck here, actually changing. And it was on 14 karat gold chain. I have since purchased two 18 karat gold chains and I have broken them both times. And the reason being is I keep purchasing these very delicate chains because I like the really dainty look. That doesn't work for me. I don't know why I don't learn my lesson. Now I actually did just put on a sterling silver chain because I was like, no, I'm not going to continuously keep breaking these chains. But this is the kind of thickness you want. Okay, when you look at that, you see the thickness. Now, I'm talking about the chains I have. If I were to hold it like this, you'd be like, I can barely see that chain. You can see the thickness on that chain. So this is going to be substantial. And when we're talking about platinum pendants, these are going to be heavier pendants because a lot of times it's going to be substantial carat weights. And then when you have the setting done in platinum, right, the platinum veil, that is going to give you so much like density. Platinum is a very dense metal. So when you get into that density, you want something that's going to be thicker, that's going to be more substantial. Okay, so I'm slipping this onto the neckline. Wow. Okay, there you go. Oh, and look at how you can see that. Now, I'm even wearing kind of checkered. I was like, what am I going to call this? Is it plaid? No. Checkered. I wanted to call it like a picnic pattern, but I'm wearing this checkered, and you still very much so see that platinum chain. It stands out. And there's a reason. Platinum has this almost mirror-like effect. It is so high polished, and it just has this look to it where it's like a mirrored effect. It doesn't blend in. It shines. The light hits it, and it reflects that light beautifully. As you're looking at this on the neckline, you'll notice this is sitting at 20 inches. So my everyday wear pendant, my personal pendant, that sits at 16 inches on the neckline. So 18 would be right there. And then you have your platinum chain sitting at 20 inches just to give you perspective of the different lengths that we have right here, right now. You're getting over 3 grams of 950 platinum. Now, I will not say I'm a platinum expert. I have learned over time, and I am learning from the amazing team here at Shop LC, in particular Hunter. Hunter has been well versed in platinum. At his previous channel, he was kind of the, what's the word? Platinum king. Yes, like he was the platinum guy. And so I've learned a lot working with Hunter. And one thing that he has mentioned and continues to mention in shows is the amount of platinum in the world covers 3 feet, I want to say, of the bottom of an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and that is it. That is all the platinum that there is out there. Now, platinum isn't just used for jewelry, right? Platinum is used in electronics. There's a lot of different uses for platinum, and so to own platinum in jewelry is very prestigious. It's very rare, and it's an opportunity to own something that is not only luxurious, but also highly sought after. So this chain in particular, it could be a wear on its own chain because it does have that sparkle factor and it does have that thickness, but it could also be your pendant chain. Thank you, Elias. Elias brought me out a little pendant right here.
That's going to be in our later on show with Danielle at 6 p.m.
Ooh, this is going to be at 6 p.m.?
Yes, that'll be our paparazzi sapphire.
Look at that paparazzi. Oh my goodness. This will be coming up with Danielle at 6 p.m. That's exciting. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes everything's easy, and sometimes it's like the simplest tasks suddenly become a challenge for me. There we go. Thank you, Elias. Elias was like, let me come help you. I got that looped through. Now, is this paparazzi in platinum, Elias? Or is it white gold?
That is done in white gold.
Okay. Now, you can put your white gold pendants on your platinum as well. No one says you can't do that. You could absolutely do that. Whew. Look at that pendant. Oh my goodness. How stunning. Now remember, this is coming up in Danielle's show, so you want to make sure you tune in at 6 p.m., 6 to 8. Paparazzi sapphire. That is a big deal. But make sure you're getting in on this chain. Now you are getting platinum, $950 platinum. After your coupon code, I can't even believe I'm saying this price out loud, $442.50. $442.50 for platinum. That is such a big deal. Oh my goodness. Like, I am awestruck at the fact that we are talking about platinum for under $450. It is just incredible, you guys. This is the most luxe when it comes to metals. So we've got silver, we've got gold, but then there's platinum. It's almost in a category all of its own, right? So few people own and wear platinum, and we're giving you that opportunity today. Now, your budget pay on the chain, that is going to be $88.50. And I forgot to mention budget pay in the beginning. Budget pay is so simple, you guys. These are portioned out payments. You are not opening a Shop LC credit card, so no credit check required. There's no interest. There's no like startup fee or convenience fee, nothing like that. You will not pay a penny more by using budget pay versus paying it out in full. So I always say use budget pay, right? Why would you not? That is a great way to just have a little more money on hand. Maybe you're someone who keeps all your money in your savings and then you pay off your card each month. Why would you not leave that extra money in your savings to get interest and then pay your card and your budget pay each month? It just makes sense. Utilize that budget pay. $88.50. That curb chain, that is going to be Shop 1. Now, this won't be our only chain. But this is our first chain of the show. And that will be Shop 1 for your sleek platinum curb chain. And at 20 inches, gentlemen, y'all could absolutely get in on this chain as well. One thing I'll say, just note your neck size. Again, you do have a 30-day joy guarantee with us here on the live stream. But some gentlemen can do a 20-inch. Some, it's a little bit tight. They prefer a 22-inch. I know Chris, he can do a 20-inch. Hunter would prefer a 22-inch. So kind of personal preference if you don't, depending on how close something can get. I know my mom, if a necklace or even like a neckline on the top is too close to her neck, she just doesn't like that feeling. It bothers her. So kind of personal preference when it comes to that. But that chain will be Shop 1. Isaac said, you should be doing the 6 p.m. show and just never leave. Yeah. No, not today, Isaac.
I tried, Isaac.
I think if any of us went and did all 3, we might be totally exhausted. But I will be doing a couple, I think, when is it? Next Saturday. I think I'll be on the 6 p.m., Isaac. So I'll be doing some of those. We have Miss A. Marie. It is so good to see you on our live stream. I hope you had a good trip home from Gym Fest. It's so good to be able to put faces with names now with so many of you that we met at Gym Fest, right? So if I had seen your name before, it would be a familiar name, but now I can see your name and I can picture your face. So that is so sweet, and you are getting in on that chain. That is a really good deal. So if you have some of those Rhapsody pendants, we're going to love that chain. Like, it is a nice, solid feeling on that chain. And yes, thank you, Isaac. I did a little quick change. Wanted to dress it up for the platinum, right? With beauty, I try to be a little more casual. Just kind of like girlfriends talking about our beauty regimen. But with platinum, you got to amp it up a little bit. Okay, so now we have a platinum band ring. And this is a really unique piece. So at first glance, I want y'all just to see how beautiful and high polished that platinum is. Remember how I was talking about with platinum? It's almost like a mirror. You get this mirror-like finish on platinum. Well, you get that, right? We have sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9. But this is actually kind of like a double band ring. So you have your underband, your interior band, and then we have this exterior band. So this is actually what we call a spinner band ring. And now it can just be your party trick, right? You're like, hey, have you seen my platinum ring? And it spins. But there are a lot of functions for this that I personally find to be really useful. If you want to just give it a try and see if it works for you, check out our website. We do have these as well as sterling silver, in sterling silver. So if you just are like a spinner ring, I don't know about that. But these are really special. So you're getting 6.6 grams of platinum. So that's a lot of platinum. It's a nice hefty piece right there. And this actually spins. So that outer band, and it's hard to even see there, but you can kind of hear it. It actually spins. And so the function of this is really amazing. And I think back to working, my goodness, years ago. This might have been like probably 2020 maybe, earlier 2020 before everything shut down, and working in the automotive industry and being at an auto show. I think it was in Houston, and I worked with Toyota. I still work with Toyota. But we were handing out fidget spinners to the kids. And I literally clocked in my mind, man, there should be some kind of fidget spinner type of thing for adults because we get a lot of anxiety. Like, kids have fun with those, but I could use that because I get anxiety and I get stressed out. And we could use an outlet for that. I just remember thinking that in my head and kind of clocking like, man, there needs to be stuff like that for us adults as well. So the benefit of this ring, there can be so many benefits. Maybe you're someone like me. I am the shaking my leg under the table person. It drives my friends crazy, my family crazy. They're like, can you not? Can you stop? I'm always fidgeting my leg. Right? I'm always that person shaking their leg under the table. And driving everyone crazy. And it took me a while. And finally someone was like, that's anxious energy. That's like your anxious habit that you do when you might have a little bit of anxious energy to get out. And I hadn't really registered that either. I was like, it's just a habit. It's just something I do. Also, I tend to have panic attacks. I don't always have panic attacks, but if I go to the dentist, I'm probably the first person you've ever met that's passed out at the dentist office. I get really bad anxiety when it comes to anything that I perceive to be medical, and the dentist in my mind is medical. I think my dentist was terrified and thought I was crazy. It was like going in for a routine cleaning, and I'm like, whoop. So now I have to prepare myself for the dentist. But the great thing about this is they used to tell me, like with anxiety, get a rubber band and you like hit it on your wrist to remind you like, okay, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. This is a way to do that in a really classy way, right? So you're not pulling a rubber band on your wrist, but it keeps you grounded of where you are. It lets out some of that anxious energy, and it's really, really elegant as well, right? If anyone were to see this, they just think, oh my goodness, you are wearing the most gorgeous, high-polished platinum band. But you know, hey, this is my little source for letting out a little bit of anxiety. And I know it's hard to see, but I hope y'all can hear that spinning. Y'all hearing that? I mean, it really spins, you guys. Like, it really spins. And it's so soothing. It really is. It's just so soothing. And it keeps your mind off of the stress. It keeps your mind off of the anxiety. And again, look at that spin. Like I said, maybe this is just your party trick to show off your platinum. You're like, I have platinum and it spins. That's another option. But I love it for that anti-anxiety property. Now, your starting price on this today was $1,250. We are bringing you down to under $1,000. This can be a band ring that you wear all day, every day. This can be a band ring that, hey, you just think it's beautiful, and maybe you also want those added benefits. Budget pay on this is coming out to $187. $187 to get home. $950 platinum, over 6.5 grams. Now we have sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9. Gentlemen, you could wear this as a pinky ring because it is just that classic band style. But let me kind of show you how that spins if I can. And it's so easy, and it's a very smooth spin as well. Now, price total on that under $950, $937.50. That is your price point today. Okay, I want to take a peek, if we could, Elias, at some of those comments, because I think someone had mentioned either purchasing or having one of these spinner rings. Okay. There we go. Isaac said, I'll come to next year's Gym Fest. Just need to stack all my 1s and 5s. We've got Liana joining us. We have Danny joining us. Yes. Okay. High End Beauty said, yes, I buy spinners. Exactly. Right. Like, I mean, us adults, we need items like that. And so I love this because it's a way to have that spinner function without, like, you know, looking crazy, right? You just look really good doing it. Isaac, that's the 800 milligrams caffeine. I told y'all, I have not even had a second cup of coffee today. Be proud. Oh, I love that. Isaac said, my favorite coworker's son has autism. He carries a mini Slinky with him. Yeah, there are different things that people will use. That would be a really beautiful gift, actually, to someone who might have any kind of anything in their life that causes them to be a little bit fidgety. All right, this will be shop 2 for our platinum spinner ring. Okay, platinum spinner ring right there. I love that it has the functionality, but it's also just done in beautiful, gorgeous platinum. And Anne-Marie, yes! Hi, friend. It's so neat. It is so neat being able to put a face with the name, and just seeing it here in the live stream made my day. Honestly, it really did. So thank you for tuning in. All right, that platinum spinner, that is shop 2. Shop 2. Now, are we going to move into the earrings or the pendant next, Elias?
We're going to do the earrings that you have.
Oh, okay. So we're going straight into these gorgeous hoops that I have. Now, these are not your traditional hoop styling. It's more of an elongated oval hoop, and it's got a lot of shape and texture to it. So kind of like a more modern design. It almost looks like a waterfall. There's just so much shape to these hoops. So again, we're getting up there with our gram weight in the platinum. You are looking at 5.79 grams of platinum. Now, it's a hinge hoop back, and I'll take those off momentarily. It's going to be hard for me to part ways with these. They are so comfortable. You might be going, man, is that gram weight, like, is that density heavy? Is it pulling on the earlobe? It's not. They're very comfortable on. You've got that classic hinge hoop, so snaps right into place. You know these are not going anywhere once they are on the ear. Now I'm going to take this one out so you can see this one on. I'll show you up close. Hopefully you're getting a good view. I'm getting used to this new camera here in the live stream studio. Aren't these adorable? And they're modern, they're sleek. What I love about a platinum hoop like this, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. I mean, you can wear these day in and day out. It's like with sterling silver jewelry, but elevated, right? But to another level of luxury. When we get into, and Elias, if I could get a ruler, I'm sorry. I love sterling silver jewelry. Now, I came in here today with my sterling silver bangle on. If you see me out and about, you'll see me with a lot of sterling silver. If I could own a lot of platinum, I would own a lot of platinum. And that will be the next thing that I start building into my collection because I love layering up my metals. For me, it's very crisp. It's very clean. I love gemstones as well. But when we talk about the fine, precious metal jewelry, to me, it's so easy to wear. So I look at earrings like these and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could wear these with, leggings and a workout top to go run errands. Because y'all know, I'm not going to the gym in my leggings and my workout top. I'm going to TJ Maxx and I'm getting a coffee. That's what I do in my workout wear and my platinum hoops. But at the same time, I'm like, I could put these on with a dress like this to go to work. I could put these on with a black cocktail dress to go on a fancy date night. I mean, there are so many different options when it comes to your precious metal jewelry. It's so versatile. So you are getting what you pay for. You are getting your money's worth with pieces like this. I'm going to do some measurements for you here.
This is definitely a unisex piece.
Oh, that's true as well.
I've seen a lot of guys rocking the long hoops.
Elongated, yeah. Top to bottom, we're looking at 3/4 of an inch. Definitely on like the runways and things. Very high fashion. 3/4 of an inch there from top to bottom. Diameter-wise, we're looking at a little over 1/2 inch in diameter, a little over 1/2 inch there. But again, what I love here is, as you see on the back, it's multi-layered. It's like there's this shape here that gives it a little scoop, and then you round out to your actual hoop. So you're getting some really nice shape that gives these so much personality, so much character, and it's almost like this wave of platinum. So it gives it movement, it gives it style. Price point starting out was $1,600. We are going to apply that 25% off coupon code. So you are not paying $1,600. You're actually going to be able to take these home for $1,200 today, $1,200, and then you'll be getting budget pay of $240. So please, I know these prices. I got the email yesterday. Your rent is due in a few days. Make sure you pay it. I know the feeling, whether it's rent, whether it's just your monthly bills. It's kind of that time of the month, right? It's the end of July, beginning into August, where things might be a little bit tighter. Here's your budget pay, $240 to get home platinum hoops. I'm telling you, you will wear these over and over and over again. And the thing is, once you own one piece of platinum, you're going to start wanting to upgrade your entire jewelry collection. You'll be like, oh, that's sterling silver. I should switch it to a platinum. Oh, those sterling silver hoops, let me get platinum hoops. That sterling silver chain, let me get a platinum chain. Because you feel the difference. Like, there is a distinct difference in the heftiness, in the density. And also, a lot of times with sterling silver, right, you're going to have the oxidized look. With platinum, it's always going to be that perfect high polish every single time. So these earrings will be shop 3. All right, shop 3. And again, it's not your traditional hoop. I'm right there with Elias. Very high fashion. If you look at a lot of like the gentleman musicians and things, you could see them in pieces like this. Man, I love this. I
would definitely add this to my collection, personally.
Love these. And there's that shape. I know sometimes it's hard to tell through the camera phone. They have a really, really unique shape to them. So these will be shop 3. Isaac, I know people that wear leggings to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, I wear leggings to do just about everything. Life is just better in leggings or sweat shorts, workout shorts, whatever it might be. Life is just easier. Yes, hello ladies out there, Miss Anne Marie. Any of our sweet friends who are out there, say hello. I'd love to get to chit chat with you today on the live stream. Now, coming up, we have this heart pendant. This will be a pendant that, guess what? I've got a big surprise. this comes with the chain included, you guys. It comes with the chain. I can't even put my mind around it. Like I said, I am not used to us selling platinum with the chain. Y'all know I love my heart jewelry. Okay, I wear my diamond heart every single day. My mom gifted me this for my 30th birthday. Hearts, to me, are one of the sweetest pieces of jewelry that you can wear.
Texas too.
You are getting this gorgeous platinum heart. Now, I want you to see the back of this before I put it on. Look at the texture. That is the back. So you could actually wear this either way. You could wear this with the texture towards the front. It's like this pebbled texture. So you could actually have that forward facing where people see that. Or you could have the smooth finish where it's like that mirrored finish. So you could mix and match this the way you wear this on the neckline. It is coming with your 18-inch platinum chain. Okay, so this is ready to wear. Yes, I am right there with you. Hey, Marie, leggings and great jewelry, 100%. I will be so casual, and then I'll have on like 5 bracelets and a pair of hoops, and then like 2 rings, like a ring on each hand. Like that is my go-to. It's like, oh, I'm going to go run errands. I'm pretty casual. I've got my leggings on. I've got like on a little sweater, a little t-shirt. But then I've got my jewelry. And that's how I feel put together, right? It's like I'm really comfy and I'm just going to run errands, but I feel like very confident and put together because I have my jewelry on. It's a game changer. And pieces like this, like all of my sterling silver, I will stack up all my sterling silver bracelets to go run errands in my comfy clothes, in my leggings and my workout tops. Okay. Wow. This pendant, you guys. This is so sweet. Look at that heart. Oh my gosh, I love this. Now, you see behind me, that is the back side. So that is that textured side. And again, you can flip this. So you could wear it where the textured side is outward facing. That would give it a little bit more depth, a little bit more character. But if you just like that clean, beautiful, polished finish, look at that. And this is ready to wear, ready to gift. Imagine gifting this to your daughter for a milestone moment. Imagine gifting this to your spouse for a milestone moment. Gifting a heart, that symbol of love. Maybe it's just a gift to yourself. You're like, man, reminding yourself to love yourself. We always talk about this, and I love it because Hunter always says how, we can be our own worst critics, right? We can really like get down upon ourselves, and we don't always see what other people see. Sometimes we need that little reminder. Like it's okay to love yourself. You might not see what everyone else sees in you. You got to love yourself. You got to take care of yourself. So maybe that's your little reminder to be kind to yourself, to not be too hard on yourself. And it's just such a beautiful piece. Of course, being done in platinum, right? It's hefty. It's got that gram weight. Now, our start price was $1249.99. That would make sense as the start price for the pendant alone, truly, in platinum. But since we have our coupon code, we are bringing this again to under $1,000, $937. $937 for the entire look, the pendant and the chain. Your budget pay on this is $187.50. $187.50. Now remember, we are not in clearance on the live stream, so that means you can actually get this home, feel it, wear it, and make sure that you love it. And then if for any reason you want to return, you've got a 30-day joy guarantee. Okay. I love this piece. If you have a milestone moment, maybe it's an anniversary. If you're one of the ladies tuning in, maybe you need to send this link on over to your husband and be like, hey, you got 48 hours, 25% off, anniversary, birthday, or maybe you just get it for yourself. Treat yourself. Hearts are such a sweet expression of love and joy, and hearts always put a smile on my face. So come on in. That will be shop 4 for our heart pendant and chain. I still can't get over that. I'm probably going to say it 10 times because when do we ever offer a platinum pendant and chain combination? Like pretty much never. So this is a deal right here, you guys. It's a steal actually. That will be shop 4 for your ready to wear, ready to gift combo.
Deal with the steal.
Isaac, keep on working on it. Keep on working on it. Friend Isaac said, I have low self-esteem, but I'm working on it. I think it's something we all have to continuously work on. We can go through periods of highs and periods of lows, and it's a constant inner work that you have to do, right?
I actually like the double-sided heart. You got a rough heart and then a soft heart.
Oh, you got both. You got both. You got that texture on the back you see behind me, and then that polished on the front. You're getting the best of both worlds. Alrighty, so then we are moving on to our first and I want to say our only bracelet. Yeah, our only bracelet of the show. I love the look of this, you guys. And it's so like fluid. That's the word. It's fluid. There's no kinks to it. So Rhapsody line bracelet, you have essentially these platinum discs moving along the wrist line, and it is so comfortable on. You put this on and you just feel like, oh my gosh, I have just put on so much platinum. Y'all, 10 grams of platinum. You put this on, you feel the weight of 10 grams of platinum. It feels substantial. It feels luxurious. Now, we are officially sold out on the 8-inch. So we are down to 6.5 inches and 7.25 inches. Those are the two sizes. The great thing about Shop LC is we do not charge you any different price for different sizes. So pick the size that fits your wrist best, and you're going to get the same price across the board. $9.50 platinum, of course. Just want you to look at that. It's so sleek, right? It's one thing I love about platinum is it gives us this minimalist, like very modern look, while at the same time being completely timeless, elegant, wear it with anything. Again, I could picture this bracelet with leggings, as Anne-Marie was saying, and I was saying, with leggings and a workout top running to go grab a coffee. I can also picture this bracelet with a little black dress, a pair of heels, you know, and some diamond earrings. Like, I can see this done in so many different ways. And that is just one of the little luxuries of owning platinum is you get the versatility. And sterling silver, you do a bit, but it's harder to elevate sterling silver, right? Because of the mirrored finish and the polish on platinum, you can just make platinum pieces look so elegant. And they really are so incredibly elegant. Now, you do have an insert tab closure there with a double safety. So, hey, if you are wearing this with your little black dress, you're at a wedding, you're out on the dance floor, your platinum bracelet, it is not going anywhere, okay? You can get as jiggy with it as you want, and your platinum bracelet is staying on your wrist. Now, I'm going to slip this off because I do want to show you what I was mentioning when I said it is so fluid. Like, there are no kinks in this. And that's one thing that drives me crazy is even with like a tennis bracelet or something, if there's any little rigid portions and it kind of kinks up on the wrist, it's just not comfortable to wear, and you do not encounter that with this platinum bracelet. Look at how fluid. It's almost like the scales of a dragon. Look how fluid that is. Oh my goodness, I am in awe at how fluid this is. Now, price point today, you're starting at $2,069. After that coupon code, we are going to $1,552. This is the highest gram weight we have had yet in our platinum with over 10 grams. Look at that. It's almost like you have sweet little gemstones moving down the wrist. It's almost like each portion of that platinum is its own little gemstone moving down the wrist. $310 on your budget pay. We did have a review from Miss Margot. Oh, Miss Margot, we love you. She said, love, love, love this bracelet. It's demure, sophisticated, and unique. That is a really great way to describe platinum, right? Sophisticated and unique, which a lot of times I feel like we think, okay, sophisticated. Sophisticated has to be, you know, straight lines, just the classic look. No, sophisticated can be unique. Sophisticated can be modern. Sophisticated can be minimalist. We have some friends joining us. We have Wine Wild Travel. We have Dougie, it's me. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining the live stream today. And yes, Ms. Pat Perkins, this is stunning. Such a gorgeous bracelet. Imagine even layering this. If you do have a big collection of sterling silver bracelets or even gold bracelets, imagine layering this platinum in. Oh my goodness, you would be looking amazing with this added in to your everyday wear stack. That bracelet will be shop 5, okay? Shop 5 for that platinum bracelet. That's our only bracelet. I'm actually going to put that back on because that is the only bracelet of the show. So I'm going to enjoy wearing this while I can. It is not often that I get to rock a platinum bracelet. So I am going to enjoy every minute of that. Ooh, okay. Now, this next one, I'm going to lead with the bad news. I always feel like bad news before good news is better because then the good news is like, oh, yay. So we have a diamond cut ring. So you are getting gorgeous texture. Now that first ring, the spinning ring, that was completely polished. This one has diamond cutting 360 degrees around the finger. So it sparkles, it shines, it just has this glistening effect. Now it is done in your 950 platinum. You are getting 5.5 grams of platinum. I forgot the bad news. Sorry, you guys. We are limited to sizes 7, 8, and 10. 7, 8, and 10, those are the sizes available. Now feel free, and you can do this on anything on the website. If you see that the item is no longer available, but you see a little bell, click on that bell. You can input your email. If we get it back in stock, you're going to be the first to know. We're going to send you an email. Hey, guess what? A size came back in that platinum ring that you loved. So no guarantees there. I'm still waiting on a few items. It's been months. They're probably never coming back, but I still put my email there just in case. Now, what I would say about this too, though, the fact that it's a band ring and it is of substantial thickness there. If you wore, let's say, a size 6 and you want to get this in the 7, you could wear it as a middle finger ring because it is platinum. So it's very multi-use. It's going to match with so many different things. And you do have a really nice thickness on that. So let's grab this ruler here. We go with our inches. About 1/4 of an inch there. About 1/4 of an inch in thickness on this ring. And again, you're getting 5.5 grams of your 950 platinum. Now, let me know in the comments. Do y'all prefer these platinum band rings? We've got the first one there that was like full high polish. Okay, so you've got your high polish. Or do y'all prefer the sparkle from diamond cutting? I think I like diamond cutting, but I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50. It's a hard choice. But I love the sparkle factor that you get from diamond cutting, right? Because we talk about how platinum has this like mirror-like effect and it reflects light really beautifully. So when you have the diamond cutting etched all throughout that piece, it allows the light to project in all these different directions because the light is going to reflect from all of those different surfaces on your band ring. So I'm all about the sparkle power. And while I love the mirrored effect, right, of that really high polished band, I also love the sparkle power of a piece like this that just glistens. And that's all the way around the finger. So it's not just on the front. That sparkle power goes all the way around the hand. So you're getting some major sparkle on this one. Hold this up for you momentarily just so you can see that ring without the distraction of me. There you see the texturing, the diamond cutting. Such a beautiful sparkle. Now, I do want to point out here, on the outer edges, it's a different style diamond cutting. It's a bit more of a small diamond cutting on the outer edge, and then you've got larger strokes in your diamond cutting on the interior of that band ring. So you've got two different, it's like the framework that's a little more of a precise diamond cutting, and then you've got some larger strokes on the center of that band ring. So start price was $1,119. Of course, we're going to apply that coupon code for 25% off. That will bring you, are you ready for this? Under $1,000 for a genuine platinum band ring. You know what I love about these? Is these could be wedding bands, right? Maybe you don't want to wear your diamond every day. You want a substitution. These could be great. What sizes do we have? Oh, size 10. We do have size 10. So some of the gentlemen, y'all could get in on this as a wedding band. Amory, you were so right. Nice as a thumb ring. Oh my gosh, it actually fits my thumb perfectly. Look at that. That's perfect. See, this is why I love you guys being in the chat. Because y'all mention things that I don't even think of. Half the time, y'all mention things and I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? Yes, this would be a perfect thumb ring. And you know what I love about it? Is if you're wearing your gemstone jewelry on any other fingers, this is just like the perfect complement to that jewelry, right? It's not going to take away from the beauty of your gemstones. If you're wearing white gold, if you're wearing platinum, right? If you're wearing a Rhapsody Tanzanite, and then you have this on your thumb ring, you're just adding more platinum to the hand, more platinum to the collection. That was such a good idea. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness.
I like to wear them as pendants as well.
Yes, that is always a good thought, is putting it onto one of your platinum chains, especially the diamond cut, right? Because you're going to get so much sparkle that you could slip it onto one of your platinum chains. Price point today, $839.99 with a budget pay of $167.99. So incredible price point there to get home platinum. Remember, budget pay, there's no interest, there's no credit check. You're getting this home. You have 30 days to try it on and fall in love. And if you don't, We've got a 30-day joy guarantee. And Marie, it's also a little sassy. It is, right? You know, I'm getting more into, it is, I would say definitely is sassy. I feel very like different with a thumb ring. I feel like I used to love wearing a pinky ring. I wore a pinky ring like all through high school. And then I've been very just set in my ways about like ring finger rings. And then now I found myself as I'm collecting more rings at Shop LC, having like a ring finger and a middle finger ring, and then a ring finger over here. Now I'm like, okay, I really want to get a pinky ring one of these days. Now I'm actually liking a thumb ring, and I never thought I would. But that's the thing is, ladies, we get to be so creative with our jewelry, right? I mean, that's part of the fun of wearing jewelry is creativity, expressing your personality, like having fun, mixing and matching. It's like playing dress up at any age, right? When it comes to your jewelry. The gram weight on that ring, Elias, was that 5.5? Yes, it was 5.5 grams of 950 platinum on that band ring. Okay, so next up.
That was shop 6.
Oh, shop 6 on that one. Now we're getting into shop 7. Hey, lucky number 7. We have these platinum ball earrings. Now, I'm not going to put these on. These are twist backs, and it would take up half our show. I'm just kidding. It wouldn't, but it would take like 3 to 4 minutes if I twisted these on to the ear. Now, I love ball studs. We have sold those. I think they're 14 karat, maybe 10 karat yellow gold ball studs.
Oh yeah, I actually got me one of those.
Did you, Elias?
Mm-hmm. It was during your show on TV.
Oh, those were a great deal. We have sold those ball studs, and they are some of my absolute favorite earrings. I know Heather was saying she got those for her daughter, or actually I think she got them for herself because they were such a good price, and she wasn't really wearing them, and then her daughter was wearing just like costume door earrings, and they were irritating her ears, so she said, here, take these. And her daughter has been living in those ball studs. I love the 10 karat gold ball studs. Like, I wear them all the time. This is the elevated version. If you own our gold ball studs, if you have double piercings, oh my gosh, y'all imagine the platinum stud and the platinum hoop. What an elevated look. Like, so chic, right? So high end. And I do love that it's the twist back. I really do.
Fetch.
Hey, it is Wednesday. I'm just not good with the twist backs. It takes me forever. I get them sideways, so I don't want to put y'all through that notion. But look at those on the ear. That is the perfect size. You're getting 3.5 grams of platinum, 950 platinum, part of the Rhapsody collection. These are a great starter piece as well. Say you have a daughter who is graduating from college. And I know everyone's like, graduation, that was in May. I graduated in August, so just saying, some people graduate in August. They do
Or
summer
December.
school. Or December, true.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Right? So, like, you still have these graduations that are happening. Maybe it's a milestone birthday. Maybe it is a 30th birthday. Any milestone, 40, 50, 60, 80. This is such a perfect piece because it's timeless, right? Easy for anybody to wear, comfortable. And when it comes to these twist backs, I'll say, the ball studs that I have, the gold ones, those are silicone backing. Now, with these, yes, Anne Marie, she said, me too. I don't even use them. I use a silicone back. Literally, that's exactly what I was just saying, is the gold ones have the silicone back, so it's really easy just to slip on. Actually, we should get some silicone backs on our live stream for when we have twist backs, so we can put them on easier.
Oh, yeah.
But these... One thing I'll say that I love about the twist backs is the very beginning of the year, I went on a 2-week trip. So the first week was a friend trip to Mexico, and then the second week was a work trip to Phoenix. And I kind of did it that way on purpose so that my flight, I could fly straight to work. And I have a pair of our luxuriant lab diamond earrings. And I put in my studs before I even left for the airport to go to Mexico. And I had the twist backs. I wore them every day in Mexico, every day in Arizona for work. I did not take them out till I got back. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a game changer because I never had to take them out. Also, I mean, it's like with these, it's something that goes with everything, right? I mean, you will put these on and you can literally wear these for 2 weeks straight. You never have to take them off. And if you have a second piercing, even better, because then you put them on and you can take in and out like your dangling earrings or your statement earrings. But yes, I'm right there with you. if I were to purchase these and I was just using them for a day, you can absolutely put your silicone backings on there and then save the twist back. Like if you're traveling, maybe you were doing a 2-week European vacation and you're like, I don't want to bring a ton of my jewelry. I'm going to stick to some of the basics. I'm going to put in those platinum studs. I'll wear them the whole trip. Then you would do the twist back. But you can easily change out that silicone backing and you still have that platinum though. So keep that in your jewelry box. Y'all, the price on this is amazing. And the reason I mentioned like graduations and 30th birthdays is I know at that younger age range, we're not trying to spend thousands of dollars necessarily on a gift. But at the same time, you do want it to be something meaningful, something that will last a lifetime, right? The price point on these is going to come down to $502 for platinum. Giving the gift of platinum. I think about that and it blows my mind because I will say, in my mind, growing up, platinum was so fancy. Like, I didn't imagine I would ever own platinum, right? How could you? Platinum is way too fancy. We're bringing it to you today with a budget pay of $100.50. So you can actually own platinum, pay that out over time, and you get to enjoy it the whole time. So the whole time you're paying it out, you're wearing it. You're enjoying it. That is the beauty of budget pay. And I know you will wear these over and over and over again. You really will. We have some amazing reviews on these. Lori wrote, gleaming, bought as an easy to carry, tradable, valuable. There you go. I'm imagining she bought those from Tony. Tony Denise, our gem hunter, he will always talk about how he always travels with precious metal. Because one thing is, no matter what country you're in, a precious metal, if you get in a bind, could be something tradable. So I hadn't thought about that with these. But yeah, you could wear these. And if your passport is missing, who knows? You might need something tradable that's on your body. So there you go. That's some good gram weight in platinum. Ooh, there we go. Debbie, she said, I cleaned my ears, popped them in as soon as they arrived. Nice gram weight. Right. Hey, you know what? I hadn't thought about that. Cleaning them when you get them home. But yeah, you can always disinfect. It never hurts. Definitely would say if you want to do that. I have never thought of that. And actually, now that I think about it, there have been many times that I've been out shopping for jewelry, trying on earrings that probably a dozen other people have tried on. So that is a good thought right there. 5-star reviews from both of our shoppers. Ooh, and we have, let's see, Prathit came in on these. Yes, I hope you adore these. Let me know if they're for yourself, if they're for a special gift. Ooh, Isaac, great question. He said, what is the markings on platinum? How can you tell the difference between silver? So silver will have the 925 marking. On platinum, you can see here, it's going to be PT950. So that will be the marking that you have on platinum to distinguish between the difference. So that's a really great question. Thank you for asking that. I don't think I've ever mentioned that, so I do appreciate that question. All right. Hey, Isaac. If Lexi's turning 30 in August, you better start thinking about a special gift. Better be scouring those dollar auctions or looking for something special on one of our live streams.
Here we go. We're going to do the knot first, pendant, and then we'll come back to the chain.
All right. I'm going to slip off that heart. It's going to break my heart to take that off. It's so cute. But we're going to get into this knot pendant. And I really love this knot pendant. Now, the knot will be standalone. We've paired it with a chain that we actually do have in our show. So if you were looking to pair it with a chain, you have multiple options because we had that first curved chain from the beginning. Is it the same curved chain? No, it's not. We've got 2 options that you could put this on. But I can't wait for y'all to see how substantial in size this knot is. Like, look at that. I'm going to give y'all an up close of this first. It is substantial. Let's look at the diameter. That is not a tiny little knot. Okay, that is 1/2 inch in diameter on that knot, as Hunter would call it, a little love knot, right? It's just that interwoven, intertwined look. Great for someone special in your life. And again, it's at a price point where you can gift platinum, which always blows my mind. The gram weight on this is going to be 2.73 grams of platinum. Now, the chain is coming up, but I'm going to go ahead and slip that on the neckline because I want you to see again, look at the size. I know when I said 1/2 inch in diameter, like that kind of clicks, but at the same time, until you see it on, you don't really fully take in like the presence or the magnitude of a piece. And then you see it on the neckline, and you're like, oh, That's what half an inch in diameter looks like. That's big, that's bold, that's a really nice look on. So price point on this is starting at $780. We're going to take you down to $585. $585 to get this home, $117 on budget pay. Now, that's the first piece of the puzzle right here. But look at how large that is, how prominent that is. And again, that's just under 3 grams of platinum. So maybe the heart isn't for you as an anniversary gift. Maybe you're just someone who doesn't really wear heart jewelry. Maybe it would be the knot, right? That interwoven, interlocking feeling. Maybe these are sister charms. Maybe they're mother-daughter charms that represent just that interweaving of family, right? We were talking right before I went home for my birthday and just how, my grandparents miss me, and it's just, you have that interconnected feeling, if we're lucky, if we're blessed with your family, that you're so interwoven. And it is like the look of a knot. You're intertwined. So it's a really beautiful representation that doesn't just have to be for a romantic gift. It could be for your closest friend. It could be for your sister. It could be a gift to your mom, a gift to your daughter, a gift to your niece, someone that you have that deep connection with. And your price point, $585 with the budget pay option. I know these platinum price points for some people, it's like, I really like it, but I can't do it. But can you do the budget pay? Now, I don't want to put you in any stress. Believe me, I have had so many times in my life where I'm like, I overextended. I maybe shouldn't have done that. We don't want you to feel that way. So budget pay, however, is going to give you that ease of knowing you're not having to pay it all out today. You get time and you get to get it home, right? And try it on and feel it, and feel when I say like, okay, this is hefty. And you're like, but is it? You get to feel it. And you get to know for yourself, oh yeah, she's right. That is hefty. That is a thick, nice piece. I'm thinking about the chain that's about to be presented. So the pendant will be shop 8. Now the chain is going to be shop 9. That's what we're utilizing to hold the pendant at the moment. So that will be as our next item. And again, $117 on your budget pay. Now this one that we're using here is the Cuban chain. So we had the curb chain first. And this is the Cuban. Now, it's a very petite Cuban. So you could choose the Cuban or even the link chain that we had earlier for this pendant. You could go either route. You don't have to go just with the Cuban. If you wanted to, you could go with the curb chain as well. So it is going to be $950 platinum on your chain, 20 inches again on the neckline with that lobster claw closure. So both of these have lobster claw closures. I'll give you a close-up of both, so you can kind of compare and contrast between the two. It's 4.9 grams of platinum. So let's see. You had 2.73 grams on the pendant, 4.9 grams on the chain. So this is a heavy duty chain. That's a lot of platinum in your chain. At price point, $919. We will get you that coupon code as well. But what I want to do here is slip this off, and I want to show you the difference between the two chains. If you're trying to make that decision, maybe you do have some of those Rhapsody collection pieces and you're going, ooh, which chain should I go with? Which chain is going to be best for my pendants? This will give you the opportunity to have options. Now, one thing I'll say, so between the curb and the Cuban, you can tell, actually I'm going to put it with a black backdrop. The curb was shop 1, okay? That was shop 1. The Cuban is shop 9. So you can kind of see here, oops, the Cuban is going to be a bit thicker. Here's your Cuban. It's a bit thicker. Here's your curb. So if you're wanting something a bit thicker, if you have a very substantial Rhapsody pendant, you might want to go with the Cuban. That's going to give you a bit more thickness. Now, again, you're getting the density and the weight, so I do think you would go with either. But if you're wanting a little bit more substantial thickness, a little bit maybe more of that sparkle, that mirrored effect, go with the Cuban. Okay, so shop 9, shop 1. Both of these 20 inches lobster claw closures. Both of them also have the more petite loop, so they're perfect for pendants. So either option, you'll be good to go with your Rhapsody collection pendants, or even with our platinum pendants like we have today, that knot pendant, as we noted. Look at the thickness on that. Again, that's what I was saying with that first platinum chain is when you look at platinum chains and you see the thickness, there's something just so impressive about the magnitude of these chains when we compare them to, a gold or even a silver chain. There's just a heftiness to platinum that we've come to know and love. Oh, wow. That looks beautiful on the neckline. That's amazing. Wow, you guys, we've got a lot of platinum to get to, don't we? Okay, well, we have entered into our second hour of our Shop LC Wednesday afternoon live stream. Welcome on in. My name is Lauren Masters. I am one of your hosts here at Shop LC, and we are doing a full 2 hours. Now we're in hour 2, so we've got about an hour left of platinum. You heard it first. Platinum right here. Oh, now we've only made it to about here. So we've got a lot more platinum to get to in the next hour or so, but I hope y'all have loved what you've seen so far. Few little housekeeping. It's really easy to shop. You're going to use the comment section. You will comment shop with the item number. So that last chain, shop 9, enter. We will send you a link to purchase, okay? Now, also, you have a coupon code, LIVE25. There you go, LIVE25. That will get you 25% off your order today. And that coupon code is good on all of these platinum items for 24 hours. Now, coupon code, how you shop, personal shopper number as well. If y'all have not reached out to our personal shoppers, they are such a great resource to you. 888-835-2237. Now, this line is designated for personal shoppers that know all about the live stream. So they're going to be able to help you out with live stream related questions. So how you shop, coupon code, complimentary shipping on everything today. Okay, so $49.99 or more is complimentary shipping. So that means everything that you see, you're getting complimentary shipping. That's right. So complimentary shipping on orders $49.99 or more. And since you're shopping the live stream and we are not in clearance, you do have a 30-day joy guarantee. And that is a huge deal because if you're shopping on TV right now, you know we are in final sale. So it's a big deal, and we encourage you, if that is something that makes you weary, shop with us here on the live stream through the remainder of clearance. We are live 10 to 12, 2 to 4, and we are now live 6 to 8 as well, 7 days a week. All right, so Michael L. ordered 2 necklaces. They were a nice fit with my white gold pendants. There we go. I love that. Michael was putting these with his white gold pendants because you're getting that strength, right? That density from your platinum. Kathy wrote, absolutely amazing. I'm totally taken aback by Shop LC's outstanding quality. I don't know of any other shopping channels or stores that can produce your outstanding quality and beauty. Totally amazed. Kathy, that's how I feel all the time. Totally amazed at what we're able to bring to you on a daily basis. The quality, the pricing, it's something only Shop LC can do. All right, my friends, speaking on that platinum chain, that was Shop 9. Shop 9 on your platinum chain. And that is amazing reviews there. 4-star rating there with 14 reviews. And like we say, we just tend to veer to the negative as human beings. So when we have that many 5-star reviews, it's always so exciting to see. All right, you guys, we're about to move into our second hour. What do we have coming up next, Elias?
We are going to jump into our knotted earrings.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, so if you loved that pendant, let's see, who got it on the pendant? That was Prathit. If you got it on the pendant, hey, we have the matching earrings right here. And these do have the silicone backings, which I absolutely love our silicone backings. They're just so comfortable. Now, you're still going to get some really great gram weight in these earrings. And again, look at the size, you guys. These are so sizable. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I am blown away at how noticeable these are. They're almost like Christmas bows, right? Like, you know, the bow you press on a present. Like, they're like little bows of joy in platinum. Now, I've got to measure. Wait, oh my gosh. Yep. These are the exact same size as the pendant. You know how a lot of times the earrings will be slightly smaller than the pendant? Not today. These are the exact same size as your pendant. So you're getting a big, bold look on each ear. Okay? So you've got the pendant, and now the earrings, big and bold on each ear. You're getting 5.38 carats, or not carats, grams of platinum in total. So over 2.5 grams, about 2.65, 2.68 grams of platinum on each ear. And what I'll say is, yes, that is a good gram weight. Yes, they feel substantial, but with that silicone backing, ooh, they are so comfortable on. They don't feel like they're going to fall off. They don't feel like they're going to wiggle off. They are so comfortable. So easy to wear. I mean, I highly encourage you guys to get in on these. If you like a big, bold look, like if you want something more petite, all day, everyday wear, I love the ball studs. Like these will be all day, every day. If your all day, every day is a little more amped up, here you go. These knot stud earrings, like you can literally wear these all day, every day. There is not an occasion that you can't wear these to. They're not going to get caught in your hair, okay? Literally. Not caught in the hair at all. I just did like a full-on hair flip. Those knotted earrings are not at all knotted in my hair, okay? So if you are looking for a big, bold, everyday piece, maybe you work in an office environment, right? Where you're wearing business casual every day. You need jewelry that's not too flashy, right? You can't have too many gemstones. You need something that's more subtle. But you're a girl like me who likes her sparkle, who likes her bling, who likes to be a little bit over the top. Here you go. Okay, you have that right there on the ear. Now, your price point on these is $13.39. $13.39 for 5.38 total grams. These are coming down to $1,004. $1,004.99. So really $1,005. And then your budget pay is $201. $201 for these gorgeous. The size alone, I can't get over it. And I think what keeps like throwing me is just traditionally, right, when we see earrings that match a pendant, the earrings are always more petite than the pendant, right? Always, every time, the earrings are more petite. These are not. These are the exact size of the pendant. And that is what just keeps blowing my mind is I'm like, you are getting such a sizable look where people are really going to take notice of your platinum. Like people are like, wait, what? That's not sterling silver. That's got too much luster. That's got too much shine. That's got too much of a mirrored effect to be silver. I keep taking a double take at these. I am completely enchanted. You know, we see, and I'm going to put these on one more time because I just love them. We see that knotted design time and time again. But this might be one of my favorite ways that we've done the knotted design. We do the knots and gemstones, right? We always call it, Hunter calls it the love knot. But seeing it in platinum. Yes, Anne Marie, you are so right. Elegant. That's the best way to put it, is these are so elegant. Like these are the earrings for any occasion. Getting dressed up. If you were just wearing like, you know, your nice dark denim, some heels, a really nice blouse, you put these on. But again, you could wear these with a cocktail dress. You could wear these with business casual attire. I am just totally falling in love. It's so funny because a lot of times it reminds me of what they say. And of course, I'm not married, but I've gone with quite a few of my friends. And anytime you go to the dress shop, the lady tells the bride, just throw out whatever in your mind, like you thought you wanted, like whatever you pictured yourself wearing, because that's probably not what you're going to go to. Like if you picture yourself in a strapless wedding dress, you're probably going to end up something with some kind of sleeve. So they're like, throw out whatever you have the image in your head because you're going to end up liking something you don't expect. This isn't necessarily the earring. When I looked at this mantelpiece when I walked in, I was like, ooh, love the hoops. Got to put the hoops on. Ooh, love the cross. Like there are pieces. Oh, these, the drops. Oh my gosh, I fell in love with those instantly. These, I was like, okay, I like the love knot. Then I put them on and I spent extra time here because I'm just like, mesmerized by them, completely mesmerized by these hoops. Now, Elias did the discount combo for us. So you can actually get both, which is a really incredible deal. You can get the earrings and the pendant. And if you combine the discounts, so if you comment shop 10 or shop 9, there's a bundle and save at the bottom. So if you click add to cart with the bundle and save, and then you apply the live 25, it's actually going to bring it down to $14.30 for the entire set. So for the earrings and the pendant. So that is a really great way to go. But I would say, if anything, do not miss out on these earrings because you're going to wear them so often. Definitely my favorite piece of the show so far. Unexpectedly, my favorite piece of the show because they're just so elegant. You said that so perfectly, Anne-Marie. All right, those will be shop 10. Elise is like, come on, girlfriend. We got to keep moving. We got a lot of platinum to get to. Not enough time to get to it all.
Ooh, let's do rings.
All right, so we've got another band ring. Is it the band? Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the most petite band ring we have of the show. So it's going to be a thinner piece. Now, it does have gorgeous cutting. It's going to have a chevron design in your platinum. You're getting 2.5 grams. Sizing on this, we have 7, 8, and 9. So I have slipped this on as a middle finger. You would actually do this as your index. Ooh, I like that on the index finger. Again, I'm getting into wearing things on other fingers. That has not always been my style, but I'm getting really into that. And I love that actually as an index finger ring. This one has kind of this power dusted look. And then it has the chevron pattern moving through, etched in. So the underlying look, you have kind of that power dusting. So it gives it this really soft shimmer effect. And then you have your chevron design moving through that power dusted look. So this ring right here, 2.5 grams of platinum. You guys, the price is going to blow your mind. I can't believe we have platinum for this price, period. Doesn't even matter the gram weight, just the fact that you can own platinum and wear platinum day in and day out. This price point is mind-blowing. So we are getting this to you after your coupon code for $352. 70 cents on budget pay. I'm going to hold this up right quick so you can see that ring. There's that chevron pattern, and of course underneath you see that beautiful glisten of kind of that power dusted look that I was explaining. Now this is more petite, so if you like a thinner band ring, this is great. You could also always stack this and layer this with other band rings to create bigger, bolder looks. You could always stack up a couple of band rings, or if you just wanted something simple, right? I mean, I love the idea of just having that like on your index finger. I think about our host, Matt. His wedding band is in platinum, and he came back from his honeymoon, and he was like, oh my gosh, you know, the great thing about having a platinum wedding band is I kind of nicked my wedding band on my honeymoon. But the thing is, platinum, you never lose platinum. It just like it moves. It just moves within the band. So you never lose. It's not like you chip it out. You might kind of nick it, but it just moves within that band. So you're never losing any of that gram weight. It was so interesting. I was like, I didn't know that. It's such a wealth of knowledge here. I'm always like, wait, what? What? I'm trying to hear everything and learn everything. Okay, I love this comment from Maureen. She gave us a 5-star review on this band ring and said, beautifully crafted, dainty band with a big impact. That is the perfect way to describe this. A dainty band with a big impact. I'm going to start describing myself as that. A dainty lady with a big impact. 5'2", but I got big things to do. I'm Dr. Seuss today all of a sudden. That's the second time I've accidentally rhymed. But I love that because it is a dainty band, but it does have a big impact. It has a big sparkle factor. There's a lot of character in the design that you're seeing in that band. This is just truly something special. I love this piece, and I love the price point too. Because I know we can't all come in on all of these different platinum price points. So come in on what you can, right? Get what you can get. This is a $70 budget pay. So if this is maybe how you start your platinum collection, right? And you might have thought, I could never own a platinum collection. Well, here's your starting piece, and it's $70 on your budget pay. Sizes 7, 8, and 9 available. So maybe for you, that means it is an index finger ring, or maybe it's a middle finger ring, or maybe it is that that right hand ring, or even a replacement for your wedding band, right? When you're out running errands. This piece will be shop 11. Shop 11 for the dainty yet powerful band ring. Guys, oh my goodness. We've got so many good things today. I think this might be the first show that I've ever done that is simply platinum. No gemstones, just platinum, sleek, elegant, rich platinum. All right, friends, let me know how y'all are doing out there. If you want to see any pieces side by side, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Get up in the chat. I love to chit chat. Y'all know me. I could talk all day. I'm a fan of banter. I enjoy some banter. So take this time to ask any questions that you might have. We're so excited to have you in the live stream. Now, don't forget, Danielle will be coming up at 6 p.m. She'll be coming up at 6 p.m. So take a peek at that. She's going to have a great show. Is it all pod parasha or is it a mixed gym show?
No, it's going to be a mixed gym show.
Okay, so she's got a mixed gym show coming up.
Ooh, nice. Since we're in Texas.
Ooh, okay. Now, do y'all remember our Mirage collection? So our Mirage collection traditionally was part of our gold line. So it's traditionally done in gold. But we have now brought our Mirage collection into the platinum family. Now, Mirage collection is almost like this mesh look, but it doesn't feel like mesh. So you see, it's not mesh, it's not malleable, but it has that negative space. So it looks like mesh. So this is going to include the 18-inch platinum chain. Okay, you've got a petite lobster claw closure there on the back. Look at the sparkle on that platinum chain. That is giving off so much radiance. It is reflecting so much light on your chain. That is absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to slip this onto the neckline. Your the Mirage styling moves actually up through the veil, which I love. But you've got this gorgeous Mirage cross. Oh, Isaac is back. Isaac said, I am on my phone now. My laptop is messed up. Oh, well, hey, wherever you're tuning in from, we're just glad you're here hanging out with us. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of that cross, you guys. What a statement. Now, I know a lot of us, when we get into like diamonds and things, we might have more petite crosses. This is a big, bold look on the neckline. I'm going to measure it for you. I think it's about 1.25 inches from top to bottom there. And we're going to include the bail in that measurement because, of course, the bail includes that Mirage styling. So all of that texturing that gives you this mesh-like appearance. Look at that. So that's like that negative space. And what that does is that just lets light enter in through that platinum. And we've talked about it, right? The platinum, it has this mirrored-like appearance. So it's going to reflect light beautifully. And so with that light reflecting from your pendant, what that does is that just reflects so beautifully that the light is going to be enhanced. It's going to enhance the sparkle on this piece. And look at that. 1.5 inches. It comes with the chain. So this is ready to wear. Now, I would say it's a completely unisex piece for sure. You would just want to change out the chain. I think for a gentleman, it would be a little tight on the neckline, but anyone can rock a cross, right? So if you have an additional chain, it could be a rhodium over sterling silver. It could be a sterling silver chain. It could be a white gold chain. And then, hey, you could gift the platinum chain. You could keep the platinum chain for the ladies in your life. But look at how beautiful this is. And I'm going to put this underneath because I know that my dress has a lot of texture to it. So you're not getting to get to see the full texture of that cross. This is just beautiful, you guys. And, you know, think about the baptisms that you might have coming up in your life, right? Christenings, first communions. These make beautiful gifts. And christenings, you might be thinking, I don't know, like would I gift someone a cross for christening? In platinum? Yes, because you can gift this as a christening gift. And that sweet baby might not wear that now, obviously, but they're going to have this when they turn 16, 18, 30. They're going to continue enjoying and wearing this gorgeous cross, and it's going to be something that they remember and they can look back on and go, wow, you know, my godmother gifted this to me on my christening. Wow, my grandmother gifted this to me on my christening. It is just amazing. It is amazing, and this would make such a sweet, sentimental gift, but also such a sweet treat to yourself. And if you are a collector of crosses, you know, like you can never have too many crosses, right? If you are a collector, this is one of the larger crosses that I've seen. And I love the design that we have in this. It's just that beautiful outward expression of your faith. You can wear this day in and day out. It's kind of like wearing sterling silver, right? Dress it up, dress it down. This can be your all day, everyday cross. So you're not having to change them out all the time. You can have your all day, everyday piece. Isaac said, I don't want to jinx it. One of my 3 coworkers I don't like is leaving soon. Okay, Isaac, Fingers crossed that your work environment starts getting better and better. 1 out of 3. Hey, that's something. That is definitely something. Lexi got baptized on Sunday. Oh my gosh, Isaac. Tell her congratulations. I had no idea. That is amazing. Wow. See, I mean, these things, you guys, and then that's the thing is, Isaac had mentioned earlier, Lexi is turning 30 in August. So yeah, I got baptized, I want to say at 29 as well. You know, a lot of times we think, oh, everyone gets baptized as a kid. No, you can get baptized at any point in life. So that is beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Isaac. And this cross is so special. $869, you guys. Wait. I got to take a double take. $869 is your start price with the chain included. With the chain included, ready to gift, ready to wear. That means you can get this cross home for $652.50. In platinum, in $950 platinum, $130 on your budget pay. This is just a steal in platinum. I actually can't get over it. And the size too, 1.5 inches. Like that's what makes this so unisex too, is a lot of times we have really petite crosses. And I think those are great for the ladies. But a gentleman wearing like a teeny tiny cross, the gentleman wants something like this. They want something bolder. All right, my friends, this is a beautiful piece. You are getting platinum, a timeless metal, a luxury metal for $652. And it's a timeless symbol as well, right? It's something that you will treasure for the rest of your life, whether you wear it, whether you put it on your bedside table. It's something that you will really treasure. Wow. Beautiful piece. Oh my goodness. Isaac said, I bought a pound of silver from the $1 auctions. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know we sold a pound of silver. I had no idea. Wow. Okay. That is awesome. How much did you spend on your pound of silver? That is so neat. I had no idea that we sold a full pound of silver. I've never presented that. Okay. Now, these are the drop earrings that I was like, love at first sight. As soon as I walked on the set, these were like the first thing that I was like, ooh, I want to put this on. Actually, Elias mentioned it too. He was like, I thought you would go for these. And I did. But then I realized, oh, they're twist backs. So, I was like, never mind. I'm not going to put those on because I don't want to take the time with the twist. I am going to take one off, I think, and see if I can use the silicone backing on these. Now, these are gorgeous Rhapsody collection. We are calling these the water drop. And that really is exactly what these look like. Just this beautiful droplet of water. You see that movement, right? And with the reflective nature of platinum, you see that movement even more so. Now, oops, you are getting 6.3 grams of platinum on these earrings. So these are going to have some really nice gram weight. And that makes sense because look at that drop. Look at that. So substantial. Now let me get the platinum, or not the platinum, the silicone backing. Slip these on. So yeah, 6.3 grams. That means you are getting 3.15 grams. And I'm sorry, that little twist is just not working for me. That means you're getting 3.15 grams of platinum on each ear. Okay, that is a lot of platinum, you guys. So you're getting some really nice gram weight in these. And you're just getting such a sleek, long look. Now, I'll measure these momentarily, but look at this on the ear. Or next to the ear, I guess you should say, because they're not quite on the ear right now, but they're right there next to it. Look at how sleek, how minimalist, how elegant, right? Anne-Marie, we were saying that earlier with the knots. So elegant, so prestigious. Now, price point on these, we're starting at $1,100, and there we go, and $79. Oh my goodness, I love this. Anne-Marie wrote in, she said, and I wear them with a silicone back. Ah, I love that. Okay, I know your style now. Oh my gosh, you have these. Okay, we've got the same jewelry style. She said, I have them. They are my go-to, and I wear them with the silicone back. Yes, that was my plan with these. I was like, wait, let me slip these on with that silicone backing, as these are just so sleek, right? They're elevated, but yet they're modern. Okay, if you love your platinum earrings, these might be the new ones that you need in your collection. The knot ones, if you already have these. It's a toss-up. You already own these, and I'm like, Man, between those two, I love them both. They're so different too, though, because these are the drop, but they go with everything, right? Like, I imagine you can wear these with jeans and a nice blouse. You can wear these dressed up with a cocktail dress. Like, endless options when it comes to these. Oh my goodness. I am in love. I love that look. Just sleek, modern, fun though, right? They're still fun. They have the personality to them. Price point after our coupon code is applied is $884.99. So you are getting these for under $900, under $200 on budget pay, $176 on your budget pay. I am just cracking up, Anne-Marie, that you already own these, because I was like, man, these are like my second favorite. And I was trying to do them with the silicone backing. I just gave up on the twist back because it can be so time consuming. But wow, these are gorgeous, you guys. These are definitely statement pieces. Yes, the knots. Those got to be your next go-to, girl. You will love those. And they're so different, right? Because these dangle, but the knots are more stationary. They're big, but they're more stationary. Everything. Yes, she wears them with everything, you guys. And you can wear them with everything too. These are platinum. Like, platinum is not, there's no limitations. You can wear platinum with everything. You can mix and match platinum with your white gold pieces, with your platinum pieces, with your sterling silver pieces. And you're going to get a really sleek look. Let me measure this for you. Top to bottom, looking about 1.25 inches there on that measurement for those from the drop. So from where they sit on the ear to the bottom of that water droplet appearance, you're getting 1.25 inches, just under 1.25 inches or so. And again, these are under $900, $884 with a $176 budget pay. Remember, budget pay, no interest, no credit check. I'm just so excited to have Anne-Marie tuning in because she owns these. So she's getting to give us her live testimonial of the fact that she wears them with the silicone backs. They're her go-to. She literally wears them with everything. So I would say if you're looking for a go-to earring in platinum, this is a no-brainer. Shop 13 for your platinum water drop earrings. All right. What do we got next, Elias?
We are about to get into our diamond cut chain.
Ooh, okay, that chain is gorgeous, you guys. So we are just making our way across this mantelpiece of platinum today. And I adore this chain. I've had my eye on this chain actually throughout the show. I kept going, wait, what is happening here? Oh, look at this, y'all. Okay, so these are diamond cut beads in this chain. There's something very special about this chain, but I'm going to save that. I'm going to save the exciting news for last. So you've got this gorgeous 20-inch chain, all done in platinum. Now these beads are diamond cut. So these are giving major sparkle factor. And guess the gram weight. 8.78 grams of platinum in this chain. This is the most substantial as far as appearance goes in our chains. I want to say the Cuban maybe had 10 grams of platinum. But when you see this one on the neckline, I would say it has the most substantial look to it in your platinum. Ooh, look at that. Look at the thickness on that platinum.
Our Cuban was actually sitting at a 4.9.
Oh, never mind. The Cuban was at 4.9. So this is the most substantial in look and in gram weight in your platinum. 8.78 grams. Sits at 20 inches. But wait, there's a surprise. As I twist this, you'll notice by your closure, you can actually take this. There's a little bead right there. You pull this through, and it is adjustable. So one, you could wear it like a Y. You could wear it as a drop. Ooh, okay, that's really fun. Like the look of that. And you've got this cute little bead there on the bottom. And that's got some diamond cutting to it too. So that's a really cute way to wear that. Oh my gosh, I love it. But then also if you wanted to, maybe you have a pendant, you could adjust this to whatever length you want. I always try to be gentle because I know it's platinum, but I still don't want to break it. And then you loosen that up a little bit. And now you can wear that pendant wherever you want. So if you're layering a couple of pendants, you have this chain that is adjustable wherever you need it on the neckline. Slip this off real quick. Okay, here we go. So here's that adjustable. You see that bead? That is where you're going to pull this through to adjust this. Okay, so now I've lengthened it back out, not all the way to the 20 inches. So it's 20 inches to wherever you want it to stop, wherever you want it to be. Maybe you're going to make this a bracelet, layer it up. Let's see if I can get that onto the neckline. There we go. Okay, look at that. back onto the neckline. That is gorgeous. Okay, let's look at it against some black. I know my dress has some little bit of texture to it. And since this has texture, I don't want those to be competing for your attention. Here it is on the skin. Look at each one of those beads of platinum. That's what they are. They're diamond cut beads of platinum. How many people can say, oh, I have a platinum beaded necklace? I cannot. Okay, let's take a peek. Oh, look, it's like I'm putting on a black blouse now. Look at how gorgeous that is. Look at how substantial each one of those beads are. They're so noticeable. Now, depending on your bail size, you might be able to do this with a pendant. Maybe. It would depend. If you have a large bail, I think you can make it happen. Because you do have a traditional loop here on the end. See? So that's a traditional loop size. So I do think you can make it happen with a pendant. It would just depend on the bail size. If it's more petite, or if you've got a little bit more of a sizable bail, you could possibly make that work. So start price on this is $1669.99. Your budget pay pricing is $250, which you know what that means. You are actually paying $12.52 in total, you guys, for the largest gram weight we have had in a platinum chain on today's show. And I just want y'all to see that. Look at how substantial each one of those beads are, how much they sparkle. Gorgeous sparkle power in those beads. Wow. Okay. I keep saying this is my favorite, this is my favorite. I think in the chains, this is my favorite. In the necklaces, this has got to be my go-to on this one. All right, that is shop 14. We're making our way. We're doing all right, you guys. I thought we were really behind, but we're making it through this platinum. Shop 14, if y'all have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Isaac, I wish they brought back the $1 shipping on the $1 auctions. I asked, and they acted like it never existed. I don't know. Honestly, I've never shopped the $1 auctions, and I know a lot of us here at Shop LC actually do. I feel like, knowing myself, I would start shopping on the $1 auctions, and then I would never stop because it's probably so much fun. Okay, love this one. I actually can't believe we have a platinum piece with this many charms. You have 7 dragonflies on this platinum piece. So obviously these are included. These are attached to your 18-inch chain. And then you've got these darling dragonflies all just kind of flying across the neckline right there. 9.8 grams of platinum. That is a ton of platinum, you guys. Slip that onto the neckline. Hello. This is a statement in platinum. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I don't even know if we have sterling silver pieces with that many dangling charms. That is truly something special. I have never seen this before. Like I said, I feel like I may be missing out on the platinum shows. Hunter is getting all the platinum. This is so fun. It's got so much character, so much personality. And again, it leans into like that feminine, fun energy, right? Love these dragonflies. It sits at 18 inches on the neckline. So you could absolutely layer this. Like I said, my go-to pendant is at 16 inches. So you could have a pendant, and then you could have that. Y'all, 7 dragonflies flying across the neckline. And dragonflies are just such a little source of positivity, right? You see a dragonfly, it makes you want to smile. It gives you that kind of uplifted spirit and mood when you see those dragonflies. The gram weight though, right? And this is, again, it's one of those pieces that's ready to wear. You're going to get this home. You're going to put this on the neckline. You don't have to think twice about it. Start price is $1829.99. You're getting 7 independent platinum charms moving across the neckline. I would never imagine I could own something like this in platinum. If you're a fan of dragonfly jewelry, if you have pieces from our Bali Legacy collection that feature dragonflies and you collect dragonflies, this is without a doubt a collector's piece in platinum. And our price point does go down to $13.72. That is after your coupon code LIVE25, and then you have your budget pay of $274.50. So you can get this home for $274. This is one that I would say if you collect those dragonflies, this is going to be something that is just so memorable. It's going to be a really special part of your collection. Miss Pep Perkins, Lindsay was lots of fun. Yes, I miss Lindsay. I don't know. Elias, have you checked in with Lindsay at all?
I have.
How is she doing?
I actually visited her last week.
Oh.
She's actually doing a little better. She's here and back and forth.
Okay, so she's in Austin sometimes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad she's doing a little better. I keep meaning to reach out, and I need to do that. She was a lot of fun, and we do miss her, you guys. Please, everyone, keep Lindsay in your prayers. I'm so glad you went to see her, Elias. That you're such a great guy to do that. She was a part of our live stream family. Yes. All right, you guys. Here is that gorgeous dragonfly piece. I'm just in shock that Elias, have you ever seen a platinum piece that has 7 individual pendants on it?
I like the shine that each one of these dragonflies shows.
I'm just in shock that we have platinum in this magnitude with a lobster claw closure. All right, this is shop 15, you guys, at $270, $450 on your budget pay. Yeah, this to me is something I would expect in sterling silver, but seeing it in platinum, I am in complete shock. I just would not expect that. And I mean, not that we couldn't do that. It's just not something I would expect because that's a whole lot of platinum. All right, that will be shop 15. I'm picking up the pace, you guys. I want to try to get us through our final products. So I've been trying to pick up the pace. We might not get through all of them. Actually, we might. We only have about 6. So if I can be quick with it, we might. But we might not. We'll get to as many as we can. Isaac, that's what you said, that you're doing like Lindsay. Every item is your favorite. I can't help it today, Isaac. I'm sorry. I'm loving everything. Sometimes everything is our favorite. That is the life of being a girl, is we get to love everything. We're like, wait, I love this one. Wait, I love this one. Wait, I love this one now. Okay. We have, now we have these half hoops. It's essentially like a J hoop here. These are my favorite. No, I'm just kidding. I just had to say that for Isaac for giving me a hard time for saying everything's my favorite. Love these. Okay, so these are going to be 3.66 grams of platinum. Now, y'all know me. I love hoops. Like, hoops are my weakness. I feel like hoops give me a boost of confidence. They just kind of give me that oomph, right? Isaac said, I like Lindsay, but she did that.
Shop 16.
We all get into our little habits of, saying, I love this one, I love this one. And it gets really exciting, especially when it's jewelry that you love and you get excited about. So, yes, I totally feel that. And I know I can get like that sometimes too. I'm like, wait, I love this one. I love this one. Now I love these. Yes, Marie, she said that every piece is perfect. Truly, like every piece is perfect today. And there's a perfect occasion for each of these pieces, right? You look at them and you're like, oh, I love that one, but now I love this one. And you see yourself wearing these in different moments, in different occasions.
I actually think of your quote that you always quoted, Shania Twain.
Thank you, Elias. Yes. The best part of being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. And having fun includes your jewelry, truly. Now, here we go. These are so much fun. Now, this is not a full hoop. So like I said, it's that J hoop style, kind of. It's like a half hoop J hoop. Now, you're going to get the silicone backing, which makes these so comfortable, so easy to wear. And you'll see here, you've got this shape. So it's not just flat, smooth. You've got kind of a bubble design. So you've got some shape and dimension to these hoops. So they really come to life on the ear. And then, of course, they're super high polished. We love that about our platinum, right? Super, super high polished. Isaac, you are so sweet. I know you love tuning into Shop Bossy, and I do appreciate you being such a fun and good friend. So thank you. Now, I love the shape on these. I love that we kind of get that. It's like this, if that makes sense. It's like a wave of platinum. That's what it is. It's like a wave of platinum on the ear. And again, like what we were talking about with the water drops. Again, these are earrings that go with everything. These are earrings that you could wear with a cocktail dress. These are earrings that you could wear with your business casual attire. These are earrings that I would wear with denim shorts and a t-shirt, right? I mean, it's something that you can wear over and over and over again. So if you're someone who's tuning in today and you're like, man, I don't know. Should I get platinum? Will I wear it? Is it worth it? I would say start with something that you know you're going to wear time and time again. If you're a hoop girl, this is your answer. If you're a stud girl, go with those knotted studs, even the ball studs. Start with something, and then when you find yourself wearing it more and more, then you can add to your collection. Then you can add that pendant, right? Maybe it's the heart pendant. Maybe it's that adorable diamond cut chain. But you can slowly start adding to your collection. You don't have to get everything at once. But start with something in platinum, and I have a feeling you're going to find yourself reaching for those platinum pieces again and again. You're going to be like, oh, let me wear those platinum hoops. Let me go grab those platinum hoops. And after you wear them time and time again, you're going to be like, okay, now I know I wear the pieces. Now I know I get my money's worth. Then you'll be coming back for the bracelet. We almost forgot about the bracelet. It's gorgeous. So price point on these, we're looking at $989.99 to start. We're going to get you that coupon code for 25% off Live25. So that will bring you down to $742. And then your budget pay is awesome, you guys. $48.50 to get home these gorgeous platinum half hoops. I can't even believe I'm saying this. I can't even believe that we have this much of platinum available to you. They're so comfortable with the silicone backing. Yeah, it just keeps getting better and better. Isaac, I do not know. I don't know what you're saying right there. Sometimes I'm reading these comments. I'm like, Isaac, what do you mean? Oh, are you talking about Shania Twain?
I thought I was talking about Panera.
Could be that too. The Panera Sip Club. Y'all know me. I love my Panera Sip Club. I actually haven't gone today, so.
That sounds good. I might use their number today.
Do it, Elias. Go get that strawberry basil, that lemonade. It is so refreshing. And I don't think they're going to have it. They're only going to have it a little bit longer. It's like a summer exclusive. So, y'all, if you like refreshing little lemonades, Panera has a strawberry basil. They put fresh basil and they put fresh strawberries, and it is so good. Barbara, I know we're not all a fan of particular pieces of jewelry. If platinum is not your thing, that is okay. We will be having a multi-gem show at 6 p.m.
Yes.
So maybe more gemstones is more your thing. We'll be having a full multi-gemstone at 6 p.m. Oh, that's what Isaac said. Isaac said, I might take off of work tomorrow. It's the anniversary of when my father passed away. Oh, Isaac. Yeah, you should take that day. Take that day, be with your mom. You know, take the day to do something maybe that your dad loved. Go to a place that your dad loved, a restaurant that your dad loved. I will be definitely thinking of you tomorrow and keeping you in my prayers. Sweet friend, reach out if you need to talk. Always here for you. Okay, now next up we have our Pichu, and I cannot put the Pichu on. If y'all know the legend of the Pichu, we are not able to wear them because it is something very special for the owner of the Pichu to get the luck associated. Me trying to talk and do something apparently is not working out today. Here we go. We're going to slip that onto this half hoop.
I'm all about the feng shui of Pichus.
Okay, now let's grab this little Pichu. Now he is coming with his chain. So he is coming with an 18-inch chain included, and I want you to see how gorgeous that chain is. There is just something about platinum chains that have such a beautiful sparkle to them. It's that mirrored-like appearance. It really is. Isaac, you do not have to leave me alone. Do not feel like that. Hey, that's what I always say on the live stream. This is a place to talk. It's a place to chat. Do not feel like you have to leave me alone at all. We all have those little traditions in our lives. So here is your Pichu. Now, that's a pretty good size Pichu. I will measure him. So the actual Pichu itself, he's about 3/4 of an inch. But if we're looking at bale to base, which is all done in your platinum, you're looking at 1 inch. Now, the fortune associated with the Pichu, it said that whoever puts the Pichu on, they are going to have good fortune. It's supposed to protect you, bring in wealth, ward off negativity. And so we only want one person to ever wear each and every Pichu so that they can collect that good fortune for themselves. So it's a sweet little sentiment. And whether you believe in, the power of the Pichu or not, maybe it just is a source of inspiration. Maybe it's your motivation. Maybe it's a good luck charm for you. Whatever it might be, the Pichu can be that little source of motivation. Maybe you don't necessarily believe, oh yeah, the Pichu is going to bring me wealth, but it inspires you. It motivates you to go out there and work hard and bring in your own wealth. Right? So there's a way that you can do that, that you can utilize this Pichu as inspiration, as motivation. And I love that you're getting nearly 6 grams of platinum because we have the Pichu with the chain. And the Pichu, he's substantial. You'll see in the bottom, he is hollowed out, but he's finished so nicely. There's some really nice thickness there on your platinum. Isaac's so funny. Isaac said, wear it and buy $20 worth of lottery tickets. Hey, if I wore this and bought $20 worth of lottery tickets and I left with 200, I'd be happy. It doesn't take a lot. I'm like a little bit of winnings. I'd be like, heck yeah, I'd probably be happy for a month, just from that little amount of winning. So, hey, maybe this could be your good luck charm. Maybe you're starting a business. Maybe someone you love is starting a business and you want to be able to gift them something that is going to be a little source of, hey, good luck, motivation, you got this. So that is kind of the representation of the Pichu. Start price on the Pichu with the chain. We've got to remember you're getting a platinum chain included. This is a game changer, you guys. We are looking at $1469.99. After your coupon code, you're at $11.02, and then you have a budget pay of $220. So you can get this home for $220. Remember, here in the live stream, we are not in clearance, so you still have the eligibility for return. So if you get it home and you don't love it, you have 30 days of easy, no questions asked returns. Again, I just want to show you that chain one more time. I'm going to show it to you on the black background because look at how much it sparkles. That is the power of platinum, you guys. That luster and that mirror-like finish is absolutely gorgeous. And that Pichu is shop 17, shop 17. Ooh, okay, our final ring of the show. Ooh, this is exciting. So we have another spinner band ring. Now, if you remember in the beginning, I was talking about the spinner band rings and how they're a really great source of calming and relaxing, right? So if you deal with anxiety, if you deal with high stress, maybe you have a really high pressure job that just gets your anxiety up, it gets your stress levels up, and you look for little ways to kind of calm down and ease yourself, the spinner bands can be really great because one, they're gorgeous, right? This is a diamond cut spinner band. So if y'all remember from the beginning, we had the high polished spinner band. And now this is our fully diamond cut. Let's see, y'all just see those side by side if y'all were interested in one of the spinner bands. So the spinner bands do a 360-degree spin around the finger. And basically what the spinner band is you have an interior band and then you have an exterior band. So what you do is you have that band on top and you'll just spin, 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 spin. So it's a really great way to get out some of that anxiety. And we have sizes available in this one. So 6, 7, 8, and 9. It is 6.37 grams. So you're getting a lot of platinum in this. And like I said earlier, maybe this is just your party trick. Maybe you're like, I'm not worried about the anxiety. I'm not worried about having something that relaxes me. I want a fun platinum ring. And when it spins, it sparkles even more, right? It has that spinning capability that just allows it to sparkle and shine all the way around the finger. And the more you spin it, you get that really fun razzle dazzle effect. So it kind of is like your party trick. Like, oh yeah, did you know my platinum ring? It spins. And you can't really see it. So it's one of those things I'm like, if you're interested, get one home and try it on and feel the spinner properties. Someone earlier had said they own a spinner ring and they love it. And was it on here? It might have been on Amazon. They had a spinner ring and they were like, yeah, I bought one. Because they really do calm you. And coming from someone who does have a lot of anxiety and who, little tiny things, I worry a lot about everything. And I know it's something I personally have to work on, right? We can only do those things from within, and through God can we, figure out our anxiety. But I deal with a lot of anxiety. And so little tips like this, little tricks like this, little ways to get out that nervous energy, they do make a difference. So 6, 7, or 8. Now, starting price on this, you got a really nice, almost like octagon diamond cut on this one. $1,189 was your start price. We're going under $1,000. So your price after the coupon code, your live stream exclusive, is going to be priced at $892.50 with a budget pay of $178.50. So, oh, Isaac, yes. Isaac said I have a sterling silver spinner ring. Yes, we do make these in sterling silver. So maybe that too. If you want to go onto our website, get the sterling silver spinner and see if you use it, right? And then if it's something that you use every single day and you actually feel like it's helping you, or you just love the way it looks, you love kind of having that fun momentum, then come back and get the platinum one. Come back and get the Rhapsody. All right, friends, this will be Shop 18. That is our final ring of the show. Please let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything that you want to see a second time as well. Now is a great time. I can bring back any of the items from within the show. We can also compare and contrast. So if there's anything that you're debating between, let me know that as well. But this next necklace is so sweet. It's almost like with those dragonflies where I was like, how is it possible to have 7 charms in platinum in one necklace? Like, you just don't expect this. Here's your lobster claw closure. And then you have 7 little coins. We're calling these little coins. They're like little adorable platinum cylinders. Not cylinders. What would we call these? Little platinum discs. And they're stationed along the front of the neckline. And y'all, how dainty is that? So dainty. So feminine. Now you're getting 5 grams of platinum. It sits at 18 inches on the neckline. This is one of those pieces, again, that you can wear all day, every day. You can dress this up. You can dress this down. And what I want to say about these little stations is they're like little mirrored surfaces. So because they're like little mirrors, the reflection of light that you're going to get is incredible. Every time the light hits one of these, they are going to sparkle like crazy. I mean, it is going to be like a huge display of sparkle every single time light hits one of these little cylinders. Whew, these are so cute. There's just such a fun feminine element to a necklace like this, right? It's fun, it's different, and it has so much like pizzazz, right? It's one thing when you have, a single pendant, very classic look. This adds fun. It adds dimension. It adds personality. Start price on this was $1,199. We're going to take you down again under. Are we doing under? What is the price point on this one, Elias? I want to make sure I'm not looking at the wrong thing. That's okay. So we're at $1,200. Isaac, I'm not rich like Lauren, so I can't afford platinum. Hey, I'm still working up to platinum. I'm just lucky I get to play dress up with platinum here at work, right? How blessed am I? We are going to bring this down to $900, you guys. $900 for 5 grams of platinum, but we're not just like throwing platinum at you. This is platinum done in such an adorable way. You're going to get a budget pay of $180 to get this piece home. It's so fun. This is one that I feel like you would layer up with so many different pieces. You could layer it with your silver, layer it with additional platinum. You are going to have so much fun styling a piece like this.
We're going to get this last one in. Go ahead with this.
All right. This will be Shop 19 for your Station Platinum necklace. I would say my favorite would be... Ooh, that's such a hard question. I loved the heart because I love that we had both textures. But also I would think... it's so hard. One of the pairs of earrings. Either the knots, the hoops, or the water drops. But they were all so sweet today. I don't know. I don't get to work with platinum much. I was really so excited by so many of these pieces. Okay, so final piece. This is going to be our little end of show special. We have this adorable platinum bar pendant. On top of that, you have a gorgeous rose etched into your platinum. It is going to come with a 20-inch platinum chain. So that's going to give you some nice length there. Lobster claw closure, you're getting 6.2 grams of gorgeous platinum. Isaac, I am not back Tuesday. So I am out all next week, Monday through Friday. This Saturday, I will be on 10 to 12 and 2 to 4. And then next Saturday, I will be on 6 to 8. I'll be on the TV side in the day, and then I'll pop over here from 6 to 8 p.m. But next week, I'm out Monday through Friday of next week. All right, so here is your adorable platinum bar. That is just under 3/4 of an inch on the size of that bar. And of course, you're getting the 20-inch chain included. So it is ready to wear, ready to gift. You are starting at $1,159, coming down to $869.99 with a budget pay of $174. All right, friends, it has been so much fun hanging out with you. I have not been on the live stream in so long. It feels like coming home after being away or going back to school after coming away from summer vacation. So excited to get to connect with all of you today. Marie, Isaac, all of our sweet friends here. Yes, Isaac, I know you work Saturday. If you're able to stop in and say hello. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining us on our live stream. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank God for the many blessings that we have. I will see you guys Saturday. Before that, I will be on Friday from 4 to 6 and 8 to 11 on the TV side. Not sure who with yet. We send our prayers out to Dan as he is not able to work with us this week. And so we send our prayers out to him for a quick and speedy recovery so he can come back and join us on our shows. Bye, friends. We love you guys.